transliteration, Yah Elyon, meaning Yah is supreme, the most high. Next we have Yah Olam, transliteration, Yah Olam, meaning Yah the eternal, the everlasting. Thereafter we have Yah Osi, Yah Osenu, transliteration, Yah Osi, Osenu, meaning Yah is my maker, our maker. And finally we have Yah Yisrael, transliteration, Yah Yisrael, meaning Yah of Israel.
The power of a name. You shall not wed, marry the name Yahweh your God in vain, to that which does not accurately represent him. You shall not take for yourself a vain name, a name that does not relate directly or indirectly to the God of creation and his culture. Neither shall you give a name to your children or others that does not convey a message of your oneness with the God, Yah of creation. The power of a name. Now, I would like to, at this time, put up on the screen and share with you some very, very significant information concerning the name conspiracy. Here I will be using some Hebrew characters, but again, with eye contact, I do feel that you will be able to see the similarity of the character. I want to begin by asking you to look upon the Tetragrammaton, and there you will see Yahweh. Now, all of these things have been translated and determined by the Euro-Gentiles, or to be more direct and more specific, all of these translations have come forth from the ungodly, from scholars that have matriculated through the institutions of deception, from scholars that understood the significance of names. So you must understand, that when they refer to the Tetragrammaton, and they have listed here Yahweh, and you see the Hebrew letters there, you must understand, how did this name Yahweh, how was it constructed? Protestant scholars changed the last syllable of the name Yahweh to Eh. And the reason that they changed the last syllable to Eh is because Eh is commonly known and used in the Hebrew language as a masculine. And Ah is colloquially referenced as feminine. So Protestant scholars changed the last syllable from Ah to Eh, so that the last syllable would have a common masculine ending instead of what could be misunderstood as a feminine ending on the third syllable. But now, all through the scriptures, whenever you do find that the name with the Yod-He, Wah-He is written with the vowels, that the last syllable is given the Ah sound. All through the scriptures, wherever you read, you will find the aw sound. But also when you read the scriptures, you will find the first syllable losing the aw sound. So all of this is part of the conspiracy against the name. Also, the common pronunciation of the tetragrammaton is Yaweh. And that means that the second syllable loses its vowel sound. It is as if the second syllable has no sound. But now, all through the Hebrew scriptures, whenever the vowels are placed, the second syllable picks up a vowel sound. So what you would get in the Hebrew scriptures, you would get Yehovah, Yehovah. But then in the English, in the tetragrammaton, you lose the O and the A. And you pick up a name that they have publicized and promoted all over the world as this significant name of God. And it is an absolute lie. It is an absolute lie. Because the last syllable, we find the aw, Yahweh, and we find a slight sound even, as it is written in the Hebrew, upon the second syllable also. Now, when we consider the same name, and we take the first syllable in the tetragrammaton. But now, in the Hebrew letters, they have written it with the shva, without a vowel sound, with a silent vowel sound. But now in the tetragrammaton, we find again now that the first syllable picks up yaw. But the last syllable changes to eh. So now all of this confusion in the Hebrew scriptures, we find ye, ho, wa. But in the tetragrammaton, we find Yaweh. In the Hebrew, the first syllable we find with the vowels, we find ye. But in the tetragrammaton, the first syllable we find yaw. So you can see confusion having to do with the name once again. Confusion. We find the name that is commonly used by a religious group called the Jehovah's Witnesses. And there they simply change the Hebrew Y sound to the J. And the pronunciation that they use, the second and the third syllables pick up a sound. And they use the term Yehovah, Yehovah, or Yehovah, or Yehovah. But now the second and the third syllable, even in that name, the third syllable picks up ah. But in the tetragrammaton, from the civilization of deception, the third syllable is eh. But the Jehovah's Witnesses, but the group referring to themselves as Jehovah's Witnesses now, they convey that which is written in the last syllable and the second syllable. So now we can see the great conspiracy having to do with the name of the Most Holy. Why is it so important? Because by no other name by no other name will even the possibility of achieving physical immortality come into existence.
Mother, not with the quotation be
okay. In the Zapinda, the Mazai number, larger number, by your credit.
Okay. John chapter 3, verse number 3, 1 going. O si npa bi fifa say finu mo ha ne zinzi Nicodemus. A o ye Jew fu pay ni bi. Ono no ba Jesus nchen anago no be say no the rabbi. Ye mi de fi Yankopon nchen na abada kyerefo. O sende. Obi ntumi yensa nkyereze ye gide Yankopon ka no. Jesus bo say no de. No kwar meso de. Sa wan wi mpa fofra. O runtum hu Yankopon ahima no. Nicodemus ka kyerɛ no de. Obey den na nyimpa a wonyi no. Wobotum awo no. Obotum akone na ne ye mubie na wawo no ana. Jesus do ade no kwar meso de se wenfi insu nyi sunsun mu anwunyin pa oruntumi han Yankopon ahimane mu
ense subo ya do nya pa o nyansi impa na bibia wo yamno su ono odikan
ndene na tze subo e ko nu edom ko nu nsu wo
wa abrado na dem no ho
okay
na nkwansha su ba John ozo nkwansha John obo esu no
John the Baptist
kancha na Nicodemus there wa mo so ni ndum kwa him anya small the from grow oye hu pa so pe won na won ko put the don slim mo oye slim pokwa oye ina ya mbogu kumpe mo oye no kwa ase John the Baptist won say ye nda Reverend Jordan e be John obo esu omum e ka jin nsu mo o ka wa ase na ono wa abo Yankopon ezin no we odno say to so egu apampum
okay
impine ba asa dem no John oye no weza ya
dem ba won she nsu ma ankata oso we mo hwe abropno wo de bai ni Yesu de kacha papa na Nicodemus de so wa ye wo de ma de nkwa ahim mu so nya do do na John na odi na mesu bia Yesu odi de kan asemi odi de ke say John asmo kan Matthew chapter 3 verse number 11. Emizi munuma munsumu konnuhumu. Na nya ozi mechireba no ho yezenteneme. Nusuku tempo miseda mikita. Ono no obo numa hum wo sunsum konkron mu na jemu.
Ate. Eyam komishe. Mama, nche the whole world Christian asopun yina was Yesu. Because so yes happen. But say so bo hasan. Na man na tare no go bo etum. Lucky import the cafe, no yourself. Nana ka so bo na hom bra me yourself o from madam. Ma so ha. Kwa na obo eso so konko yo say Yesu. E mo say when me glass. Me mo hwe. First, John on to me say Yesu ho nkọ. On say ye pa. I oya wo maka se pa wo. Mama nti wohim. John on to me say Yesu ho nkọ. Mo ba ye obotum we adi na ho das.
Adasi.
Man to kwa John 5. John 5. I'm going to test this off.
John chapter 5, verse number 36. Name is the word that's a far John.
Ati. Ati Yesu mo kan. Yesu, nti John, odi Yesu wo dase. Wa se na ho nkom. Papa, oya lo ho pa wo. Da mun me nyina wo ma sofa wo se. Ya me kun kon wo bi wo hu no kwaro bere wo.
Nje ni Bible mu say John o se Yesu wo.
Na da wo nyina wo ho. John na po ye penu sin Yesu. No se bo se na ho nkom papa. Say aso yo. Bra wo yin sin John. 6 months. Na wo yin sin Yesu. No,
John no never John the Baptist. No, okay.
I know you're penicillin. No one in our way and painful. And the one obi the coming one from Washington come. Pagana.
There be.
Oh, so me all but the master of your government, what about home?
Oh, dear, one that's here.
Oh, that's it. I'm going to come away. Or send an improper button. These are all your matter. I've not performed 9 0. There is no that's name. No mean to me, son, I won't come there. Match you with Baba. Oh, no, you Debbie, unto my son, I won't come. That woman in our part, or what's the move, or the vision, what can I say? They are shopping your government, instant manner, was saying, but Babas, what okay, I could say. And the John on to me that I see yes, won't come. What do you know? What does the Moraka and come share?
John chapter 3, Luke chapter 3, verse number 15. No man whenever that when no honi na so hona kuma mo John ho de jama ono Christ no
Ezra pon no o yimre Yesu oba onye Elijah so oba no mo ho da na wo hwe no pa na Elijah no the be Elijah no ba won ya wa bi de kan wo de jama no wa ba no enti asma Yesu John kan ha
John bu ase honi na de emizim no ma nsum na ya no ho ye zentem no roba
ate
no sokota wa homa no misɛ da misan ono no obo no ma homo sunsun konkron mu na jamu
e kwa sha nan enti zum Yesu mi te gan wa de tre ya so ho ai madam hu se na awansam aso yo deda awansam na wa ya swap no dam te gan wa de tre
John chapter 1 verse 33 na emizim nyim no me nya osoma me mambo no ma wonsum no ono na ose me de nya ebo hu de sunsun no besan abatena no do no ono nyia onuma wo sunsun konkron mu
atro jenka ho enwo jenka ho na yi hwan no bo no sunsun konkron mu ono Yesu atro jenka ho ko na ose do tuma hye de ban obo no sunsun konkron na jem na he de do no ono yimpoye konfiro edase wa ka chi obi rebu me man the million pounds of money in the man, but who is soon to be general. The million pound on the Yesu. No one was going. The Muslim young.
Okay,
but I question the weather. Larger number. A woman was spoken to Jim. And the honor yada is a forward super.
Okay, Baba, now wait a quick one. I'm going to see youth president Nijin a line as well. A person in India, a person or Tom Sabri into youth president, Memoir about in what TV so.
Yo, with the youth president na star boy na menemo kasai. Dedi kan yebe chia boy TV na mashafo mo sha ajin kwa TV. Ya da ajin kwa TV so ase. Ewo di dia mudi e dia boa e Ghana eni empo. Emu maya obo ma kasi ngona ede wadaruma e pa program no ka say arawa no nipa e ba no e do ade no ntia so nti yo premises so obesha canopy dia ye ready chese de medina ye be no achina ampaya ibiga lebunu obo Ghana emi Gowa West emi ekonfino achina so ni ya said omo be omo ba I try to program ni ba ko na wiye no obi bia ara obiya obi papa e dia ko fie e dia ko sisa abrabo.
Okay, so you share Tom one nimpa ebebusu o sabre nya sa gudom busu a omoba anase so me go remember over
boy e se ta o no amino ka say adani urukura the we are na expect na yin say e bi omo we chire no ebi fi bokoso any Christia no mo side no mo ko na ye ma o mo say na ko mo ya e no patricia na boy so u be station wa ni o kanu po ye plan yero cast ni po crash auto nti na ya ta ye reinforcement of a car the fadomono e de mako nti program ni de senior ajenkwa o mo ko gudu ma ye no mama dubedie no ayeka be pa to bi garo tv a onya o gwa no o mo dia so be ba dubedie no sisi ano ye wo eye community center ho Hona dialogue no ni program ni na ebekoso no ka say
Tom Tom wa we jina he
ba jo say
we jina he ba na wo say
ise ya me no ka say ye wo community center yeah but omo ba for now no na omo ko
about you are not communicating tie me se si aye no mu ka say we jina community center e wa hi
wo exactly ona to do bi no very good ni ye be ye no e wa ha ni no ka say jina exactly community center
okay
yeah
okay yen je na wo si bogo ti fu e be du kuma ti bo so be du ana Enva drobo sunyane we for munya mumia menya omunya be bedu ana binum nam kwaso a omudu so omoba
yo beda wase tisi amene ka say kumatefo ababedu
good
and bugo so so ababedu
one there
for so ababedu
good one there
and Accra for so ababedu
nice one
but Grobu anything tampo Suyani side any day almost some nam kwemo omoba
okay now we share one mebu ni ayi na the youth no mo bedu no man na do so na man na do so
you see the man do so say man
oh wow
man do so say man abasi ya no omo do so say man kwa
okay yeah because man no mama samba yeah bobo na say go bi da omo no be obi ba digi for wini na to form na me dem hu to form and the crowd be for be say be say go obi ba digi for wini na to form
no ma dey na utai no ya to part o you go see this ama obi ba digi
go na ma fefe we do momra me da say abaje mo me na wa say na bibie ni a etena ye na de sia wonti why
you ba say yo
we go da say fa
ese ma say na ba ni nyimo ro ba ye enwo ya aka temple yakopo ni pie
good
ape oba na yeresa aka wasam ape na subo aka wasam e bi nti baka ku ya so no da kwa
okay yeah
ene izafo yi da kwa popo sana asana asoro mo yakopo kan no woto yesu abako kwanye nti won da still enwo da baka ka ko no also ogura woto mo there okay yankwa
The Gospel of Barnabas, page 96. When the prayer was ended, the priest said with a loud voice, "Say Jesus, for we need to know who thou art for the quieting of our nation."
Omanu mu ayeye that omo so no wa ban omo so dey be on there
no
Homa was on no aban yes na ya san no wo dey kan Homa was you on no was the port ade yes sare yes on fin dem no was no ya no kwara papa
Jesus answered, "I am Jesus, son of Mary, of the seed of David, a man that is mortal and feared God, and I seek that God be given honor and glory." The priest answered, "In the book of Moses, it is written that our God must send us the Messiah, who shall come to announce to us that which God willeth, and shall bring to the world the mercy of God."
I'm aware.
yeah
My Jacob can no ware no. And so paying us semini. Na my Jacob can. Nso what one man. This I pray you go na be ananyo wa.
Therefore I pray thee, tell us the truth. Art thou the Messiah of God whom we expect? Jesus answered, "It is true that God has so promised, but indeed I am not he."
In the car Christian for we kum. In pay great also I know you to so yanka one. Na mama de one ato. Yes, I'm not near Bassa. Above the near Bassa, but no mad near Bassa ato. On your brands I say. Oh, the young no. What's on now, Abbott? Since I am with it. Another
class no
What's the game
well I mean to say Jesus yes you ni picture ni be no and by force I be
say na na de be adwuma obon sama amaka amlabo ndeko yo obon sama enwo kaso osem osi enna nkwanse de na me bo so bazai na bro za azanya ankopon twa aba baze azanya ankopon twa onye ntuntum yesu apostle aba atwa de mo bo be wiase de me impre bo de mo bo be wiase asa shiro na so na shiro na osho na se asumedwe yin yesu amaya it's not like you know appearance or
For he is made before me,
that too.
Yeah.
Also, I know what that son of what we
and shall come after me.
I want to me now. I would die walk the book of Barnabas, not April 30. Under the king, you can once a year. You did imagine. Also, the million American assemble. Oh, what that son of what we use. Some bamba cadder. If you're allowed to go back, couldn't feel I've been more bad. 70 years. I saw what we use. Nza asma maka owotu mane mo baba mo bia hu na me yesu kan he nza ijekima ye tu mane wo mo da ilaja furo ba 70 years sana wo bo atumfo wo mo yesu mu fu pe ni yesu so ba kan kwa wo da me mpra am kan owo ko da sana wo bo am yesu
Jesus answered, As God lived, in whose presence my soul stands, I am not the Messiah whom all the tribes of the earth expect.
I feel how the best video there. And Messiah about the reaction. On them use. Is a Christian was about the reaction. Yes, about the reaction. How can I have? Oh, yeah, me no, I'm about Messiah.
Even as God promised to our father Abraham, saying, In thy seed will I bless all the tribes of the earth.
How is that? Frank, what say? Woman, I saw. You won't really improve Israel. Sana Israel, for no, what is sham, ebushim. And the largest of ham ebushim. I can't have ebushim. It's an improve sham ebushim.
But when God shall take me away from the world, Satan will raise again this accursed sedition by making the empires believe that I am God.
That's it. You know, man, worker. Also, about some of you, more than years of money and coupon. The man of Christian worker, I think they be. We also what was that?
And Son of God.
That's also a young couple, but you were in there. You were in there. Or young couple, a young couple about. That can be from him. Me, I am a mechanic. Also, about some of them, the worker won't. Improve young couple, I can also young couple, but you know, I was a young couple, but what's in there?
The guy is John Wabos in John Kebu.
No, I don't know what as we going to choose me and when I work.
Once my words and my doctrine shall be contaminated, in so much that scary shall they remain to whereupon God will have mercy upon the world, and will send his messenger, for whom he had made all things, who shall come from the south,
and I'm from West Africa. It's a bit Bible crying in Africa, Asia, Europe, Asa, no question to be come. It's Israel, that's what we are now for West Africa.
Yeah.
with power,
or the tomb of Baba, that is a
and shall destroy the idols with the idolaters, who shall take away the dominion from Satan, which
I didn't know what's the issue of Yankupon. I know you have asked, yes, or Yankupon about Kosawan, also be ye people. I didn't. As in your home. As we don't so simple, we're going on, when you are not the man,
yeah,
no be anywhere this no. None of your people. Yes, yes, in commercial 2000 years ago, or some Korean Panaba, as a baby. Obey the margin, we never in Panama. Was a margin of what's man, you were in young.
He shall bring with him the mercy of God,
as of that one of the
for salvation of them that shall believe in him.
Or be a budget, no, what him,
and blessed is he who shall believe his words.
Ha, what for a magana for ye, but I saw for ye. Yeah, no one more, but was in a one you are quite. Obi young man, Yakupan or one man, not say the mouth of quiet man, was me yet, no quiet man, was about to come. I'm not saying. And say, I'm at the home base.
Okay.
Now, I was sorry, Joe. May you pray for you. In your man, or bars that way, or your son. Elijah obey, so I can not.
Okay. Okay. No more trade I can be. The Bible to also. Okay. Quick one. I'm reading with your messages. Can also on my watching. William, those are some you're watching you from USA. Israel. From Ashanti tribes. First, no, they did their first Chronicle chapter 6 verse 59.
No, about some show.
Oh, one about some show. 59. First Chronicle chapter 6 verse 59. Rabbi Yekese Ampa. Abba Aframa, Vegeta Santos, Asumio, joining you from USA, learning from the end time Messiah Rabbi Yekese or Yekese Ampa. Nana Edinkra Asumio, Rabbi Yekese or Yekese Ampa. Okogoni Nyamisma for Yaw is the spirit of truth and light in the world right now. Okay. Obaya Benua Rabbi Yekese or Yekese Ampa Asumio Amen. Kwame Asari also Rabbi Yekese or Yekese Ampa Angie Asumio Rabbi Yekese or Yekese Ampa. Watching you live from Accra. Okay. If we are man and Asumio Konko Nyamisma for Yaw, my Redeemer, there is no one like you. Okay. If we are man, it does Rabbi Yekese because in my house Rabbi Yekese or Yekese and Basumio, Amen. The Elijah of our time, Nyamisuma for Yao, Piao, the Zion train keeps moving. Okay, that is our non-so Betty Otable, Okongo Nyamisuma for Yao, my leader, and my healer, my reader, and my heaven. I salute you, Mame Yaba. Okay, all right. Kojo you must Zion Mount train is coming our way. Indeed, the faith healer Nyamesuma for Yaw Elijah has come with the Zion train. Okay, Ayuba also asumjo Rabbi Ekese Oye Kese Ampa Sasuna Marcus Yedu also Okama for Rabbi Odima for Rabbi Okwanjo for Rabbi Onwani Rabbi Odibon Rabbi Oya Safo Rabbi Oya Adiye Rabbi Onam Framomu Oye Nejuma Ayo Rabbi okay Onozone di enu Sisi redo asumjo Rabbi Ekese Oyekese ampa amen hallelujah Nana kwesi atafin also konkro Nyamesuma fo yaw wonderful Rabbi Ekese Oyekese ampa amen from Spain. All right. Kwame appears Rabbi Ekese Oyekese but the Messiah of our time watching you live from Tema and also ne de no so as soon patience and south asumjo Rabbi Ekese Oyekese ampa maybe repetition maybe and you know mo amuso mo dwane yen no ye beda mo asepa se mo dwane na captain
senior
yeah asumjo zunzum omo LPM na ewia yanko ewia na your friends Captain Nazare they are so that yeah you free me yako ndem so
yo dem be your konkro ni Nyamesuma fe wo krowa ye fe na kumfi otom se fita krazerba mo hia de be do social ba fan kranka na ka che driver ndo nsan we social e do social pe where taxi station kada ko Rabbi se fi kuma so na eba so abetuma fa wini baka se fa wini baka na ka che driver ndo nsan we social se fi oye akra so na eba san akwata kraza mo hia de be fa car or ko takraza na ka che driver na de capcut car na ka che driver ndo nsan we social o san we social kada ko Rabbi say they do na adwena entanta so number betuma freni or 0277 126308 0277 na afin so 0547 692297 we ni numbers are efro konkro ni Nyamesuma afra won sabeka no na bra kuside we ofie bra na wo ha obi azinambia nso erensan fonko bedase